So you want to drift your BMW 335. To drift your BMW 335 is going to take a few things. It's going to take some practice, some balls, and a big wide open space, okay? Preferably you're going to want to do this on wet pavement to learn, because these cars come from the factory with an open differential. So what that means is that basically when you're driving and you try to spin the tires, the power to both wheels isn't even. So one wheel can spin a lot faster than another. Basically, whatever wheel is easier to send power to is where it's going to go, where the power is going to go. I recommend a big open space, of course. If you have an automatic transmission, I highly recommend getting a transmission tune. What this is going to do is it's going to make it so that the car will lock into a gear and it won't kick you out. The stock trans tune is not meant to be drifting and sliding everywhere. So by tuning your transmission, it's really cheap, it's easy to do. It'll just make this a lot easier, and I can promise you, if you have an automatic transmission, you will thank me once you tune it, because it makes this car so much better to drive. If you don't have a transmission tune and you still want to do it, you definitely can. It's just, it'll definitely give you a little bit more of a hard time. One more thing I want to note is if your car is all-wheel drive, just get a drivetrain tune, convert it to rear-wheel drive, and you can still drift and have fun. You can convert from all-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive within a click of a button. It's really easy. I'll leave a video I did on converting my car from all-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive in the description below. Super easy. You guys would love that. First thing you're going to want to do right off the bat is, while you're doing this, you're going to want to be in manual mode. You're going to be controlling the gears, not the car. So we're going to hold this DTC button, and we're going to hold it for 5 seconds. You're going to see the dash go. There we go. Now traction control is completely off, so there's no more sissy mode. So this car is not going to assist you. It's not gonna resist you from sliding or spinning or anything like that. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the gear shifter, we're gonna put it in drive, manual, and then we're gonna shift down to manual mode. You can use the gear shifter itself to shift down and up. I like to use the paddle. So that being said, of course, we're gonna put our seatbelt on. And the first thing you're gonna wanna do is just go slow and just kind of get a feel of what it's going to be like to spin a little. So what I like to do is we'll stay in first gear, we'll just turn the wheels, and we're just gonna give it a little bit of juice. You don't want to give it too much gas because it doesn't take much. We'll start in second gear this time, and I'll go a little faster and kind of flick into it. It'll make things a bit easier. So go a little faster here, and we're gonna flick into it. Okay, I didn't like those tires anyways. So people filming me, I don't know if it's a good film or a bad film.
You're on private property, you need to go.
Okay.
Right now.
We're gonna roll up to the next spot here. That lady was really angry, so we left. People always be shitting on your parade when you try to have some fun. And it's really tricky with the open diff. I think you do want a good set of tires when you're doing this too. That was a good one. I noticed that my oil temp was at half and starting to creep over. At that point, you probably want to let the car cool down. You know, the car is not meant to be pinning it, and you're not moving, so there's no airflow going through anything. So with that being said, you don't want to overheat anything. You don't want to cook anything. You know, you want to do this in your little short durations and then bug off or whatever.